Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews and another comedy and drama night. Tonight, I will be reviewing Stripes, released in 1981, directed by Ivan Reitman, from a script by Lynn Bloom, Dan Goldberg, and Herold Ramis. Starring Bill Murray, Herold Ramis, Warren Oates, PJ Soles, Sean Young, John Candy, John Larroquette, John Diehl, Lance LeGault, Conrad Dunn, and Judge Reinhold. Now this comedy is one of the most hilarious, kick-ass comedies ever made. The characters of John Winger and Russell Ziske, played by Bill Murray and Herold Ramis, enlist in the Army. And that doesn't bode too well for Warren Oates' character of Sergeant Hulka. And it is almost very reminiscent of what Sergeant Carter had to deal with in Gomer Pyle. And I always loved that TV show. I loved how his reactions to not only Gomer, but the other recruits and everything. So this film, being that similar style of a comedy kind of thing, and the Sergeant Hulka character, Warren Oates, he steals the show in this film. He is one of the major standouts in this film. I just loved his performance in this. And it was something that you weren't expecting to see Warren Oates do, because Warren Oates is more of a serious actor in all of his roles. He's never been a lead major actor. I think there was only one role where he actually played a lead role, and I think it was the Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia or something like that was the name of it. But he is so good in this film. And the thing is, he doesn't really have to be good at comedy. So it worked getting this serious actor in here because he is not goofing off. His Sergeant Hulka is a serious sergeant in here trying to get these troops straightened out and ready to go into war. And Warren Oates plays him so good. His irritation with John and Russell and some of the other characters, such as Dewey Oxburger, played by John Candy. He's another standout character right alongside Sergeant Hulka. He is such an interesting and such a fun character in there. John Candy, this was before he broke out and started becoming the lead in films. And you could see why people started jumping and pushing him to be the lead, because he steals every scene he's in.
You got an ace, an 8, and a 7. Well, you lose, you see. If you would have had 4 4s, you would have won.
Very well done. Also very good in this film is PJ Soles and Sean Young. These two are so good as Stella and Louise. They are, they're trying not to be goofy and as goofy as the guys, as crazy as the guys, but their seriousness around the guys just makes them that much more enjoyable as characters in this film. So, very good. You're never once thinking while watching PJ Soles in this film about her playing Linda in Halloween. That's how good of an actress she is. She completely played a completely different character that never made you even think of that other character that she played. As I said in my Halloween review, I think she should have been the lead is Laurie Strode in that film. But what are you going to do? And then you have John Larroquette as Captain Stillman. And he is one of those type of characters that is completely got his head stuck up Sergeant Hulka's ass all the time. He is just completely always kissing his ass and trying to make himself look good in front of Hulka. And the things that Murray and Ramis and the rest of the recruits there do to him throughout the film are highly enjoyable, just because he is such a suck-up that, you know, he does deserve a lot of these things, that these little pranks and things that they do to him throughout the film. So, so many good sequences in this film. Such a well done film, well directed by Ivan Reitman, well written by Lynn Bloom, Dan Goldberg, and Harold Ramis. The dialogue is just so snappy and so good. And you actually kind of enjoy when Hulka gets the better of John, Bill Murray's character in there, because Warren Oates is so good. But there are moments where, you know, John gets the better of him, and even those moments you're enjoying. You're enjoying both. You're enjoying when he gets the better of John, and you're enjoying when John gets the better of Hulka. So, very good comedy film. One of Ivan Reitman's best, in my opinion. And one of Bill Murray's most enjoyable comedic roles. In Harold Ramis, you're never once thinking of Russell Zitsky. You're never once thinking of his character as Egon from Ghostbusters later on down the road. He is playing a completely different kind of a character, even though he does, you know, have the glasses, the same kind of a look. His attitude is totally different than Egon. So it just shows what a cool actor Harold Ramis was. And he didn't never hardly get that opportunity, because most of his career he was directing and writing. So such a great talent. And Harold Ramis is really missed. Great talent. So, my final review of Stripes from 1981. I am going to give this film a 9.8 out of 10. I think this is one of the best comedies from this time period. And it's hard to surpass this one. Even later on with Ghostbusters, you know, with Bill Murray and everything, and Harold Ramis in it. This one just stands on its own. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with my review? Do you disagree? Let me know in those comments down below. And, as usual, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell icon so you can be notified about future videos just like this one. And while you're by the subscribe button, click that join button and become a Dark Knight fan.
Well, that's the end of another Comedy and Drama Night. If you missed last week's Comedy and Drama Night, check out the link above. Or, if you missed any of the videos during Comedy and Drama Night, check out this playlist and get caught up on anything you've missed.